Hi, my name is Matt Bowler, and in this video we will be taking a look at the Cisco Security Device Manager and a couple of the features within the SDM. First, we'll take a look at the one-step lockdown feature and analyze that a little bit, talk about the advantages and disadvantages, and then we'll move on to the Security Audit Wizard and gives a little bit more of an in-depth, more interactive take on the one-step lockdown. So it's not necessarily one step, but it can provide a lot of the same features and capabilities that the one-step lockdown does. It's a little bit more advanced, so not everyone is going to go into the Security Audit Wizard and know exactly what they're doing. If you do have some experience with Cisco devices and security, then you'll probably be able to find out, or at least recognize a lot of the stuff pretty quickly. And we'll explore some of the features within the Security Device Manager that'll give you a little bit of an insight into some of the services and features on the routers that you'll have control over with the Security Audit Wizard. The diagram and topology that we have here is not completely functional and the way that it's laid out here. I basically just wanted to add these two routers to signify the untrusted outside network, and then have my network or my laptop sitting on the trusted side. So the blue interfaces and IPs will be trusted, and the red interfaces and IPs will be untrusted. The only thing that we'll really set up here is EIGRP between the three routers, so we can have end-to-end reachability, just to kind of set up a real simple network with inside or trusted interfaces and outside or untrusted interfaces. So I have these interfaces already configured on routers 2 and 3, and I have EIGRP configured. We'll be running Autonomous System 10, and my laptop is configured with the loopback address 172.16.1.10. So we'll go ahead and go into router 1 and begin the configuration of the interface, as well as setting it up with a real basic configuration using the local database to connect using the Cisco Security Device Manager. So we've got our console connection into router 1 here. First thing that I like to do is go into the console line and set login synchronous and set no exec timeout for when I'm in a lab, so I don't get kicked out or anything like that in the middle of doing configuration if I happen to walk away or something like that. Next step is I'm going to create my username, so we'll just use the username of Matt with the privilege level of 15. And we'll use all clear text passwords just to kind of show some of the things that the security audit and the one-step lockdown can provide for us once we go through that. So we'll give it a password of Cisco. The common password in all of my labs is Cisco, all lowercase, and I would recommend that in your labs you have a common password that you can remember easily, because it's a lab environment, so you don't have to get too crazy or anything like that. So just come up with a simple, easy to remember password, and that'll save a lot of frustration in the future. The next thing that I want to do here is specify the IP HTTP authentication method. I want to point that towards the local database, so it's going to use the username and password that I just created with the privilege level of 15. And I'm going to go ahead and configure my fast Ethernet 00 interface with the IP address that I have shown here in the diagram, which is the 172.16.1.1. It's a 24-bit mask. Going to hard code the duplex to full and the speed to 10. And